What's good, everyone? Hello, and welcome back into another movie reaction. If you're new here, hello, my name is KL, and you guys have been asking, KL, when are you finally doing Reboot? When are you finally getting to Clerks 3? Guys, I'm sorry. I know we've had a pretty big break in the View Askew universe that wasn't totally intentional, but I did have quite a few series on the go, and I just needed to kind of figure things out for a sec. Today I'm watching Reboot, released in 2019. Very, very excited to get back into the Jay and Silent Bob world. As always, full length watch along is over on my Patreon if you would prefer that. And if you've missed any of my View Askew reactions, feel free to go get caught up. I'll link my playlist up here and down in the description and the pinned comment. I am skipping over the cartoon movie, which is technically in between Clerks 2 and the Reboot. I looked up reactions to see if anyone else here on YouTube that has done the View Askew did the cartoon movie as well, and no one has. So I figured, to be honest, I would just save myself the trouble. I know it's only an hour long, but it's just going to be easier if I just watch it on my own time, which I haven't done yet, and I'm not sure when I will do it, but I will do it eventually. Anyway, in terms of the reboot, I am really excited because a lot of you have been asking where this is, so here it is today. Hello, welcome in, and I'm also very excited to get to Clerks 3, which I promise I will do pretty soon after this today. So that's about it. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, as always, and with that, let's go ahead and press play. What am I watching right now? Cock Smoker baked chicken sandwiches. Kind of like that, actually.
Oh shit! Hey, what's this all about? Randall Graves? I can take you to him. Seriously, I can. Oh, listen, guys, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I love this shit. I finally get to arrest these mother.
Oh, hey, that guy whose name I always forget. Oh, I didn't even notice the coming soon. Jesus.
Drop the motherfucking plan. I'm the boss. He did what the fuck I said. What the? I said plants, not pants.
There's nothing there, man.
This is a white dude. What the fuck do you expect?
There's nothing there. What the fuck?
Jesus. I was like, I don't want to look down, but I have to look down. Why do we have to do this 2 movies in a row?
Home sweet home, right?
Oh my
Everyone
God.
say yay. It's Jay and Silent Bob.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm your lawyer. That's who the fuck I am.
I love that they just took his character from Zack and Miri and brought him in here.
My grinder name is Dick Wolfer. Remember that. Before I represent you, I'm gonna need you to sign these legal documents.
That doesn't look like a very long document.
Who cares what that shit says? Just sign it.
Yeah, can't believe that worked.
Thank you. Be seated.
What's up, Craig?
If you two are here, it must be a weekday. How do your clients plead, counselor?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
People on bail?
Hey, Jerry.
Oh, shoot. Fellow Mr. Robot fans, Shayla.
This affidavit is from a Hollywood motion picture company, and this proves that my clients were nothing more than paid performers in support of a forthcoming movie.
We are?
Jay and Silent Bob, you're free to go.
Holy shit, what the fuck just happened?
I set you free, butterflies, as promised.
Docket number 38,
The way he walks, though.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Who's a random person sitting there?
I am Your Honor.
What are you doing?
This is only my second case of the day, and to tell you the
Oh, jeez.
my client, Saban Films, is seeking an injunction against the defendants for copyright infringement. The trademarked intellectual property, Jay and Silent Bob. Saban Films owns their names.
What?
I said, Saban Films owns your names.
Is there any paperwork to back up a claim this wild, counselor?
I present contracts signed by the defendants, giving Saban Films total discretionary control over the names Jay and Silent Bob.
That's why you read.
Saban Films does indeed own the 2001 movie Blunt Man and Chronic.
That movie sucked balls.
Hereby legally prohibited from calling yourselves Jay and Silent Bob.
Well, that's not right. Can't have that.
This whole fucking court's out of order!
Somebody wants an Oscar.
Kevin is acting Silent Bob so much, way more expressive than ever before.
Why'd you move your store to the mall?
Because apparently I wanted to be alone. Snoogans.
Hello.
The mall is slowly dying. The old girl's on her last legs, boys.
Oh, yeah.
So much so that you gotta watch out for all the mall rats.
I didn't see any
Wink.
kids here.
You guys got busted for running an illegal pot shop inside a fake chicken sandwich store. The Hollywood lawyer you'd...
I like his shirt.
And all we got left from the best bud in the world are these 3 joints right here.
Never knew you were weed growers.
Oh, we learned to grow from watching our favorite movie of all time, How High with Method and Red. Man, they're like the Black Jay and Silent Bob.
So how you feeling about being busted? LOL.
Bob needs to work on being quicker with that.
I think your legal woes have less to do with the stupid old movie that came out 20 years ago, and more to do with the stupid new movie that's coming soon to a theater near you. Don't tell me you guys have no idea there's a new comic book movie being made of the old comic book movie you two are the basis for.
I cannot believe they're gonna remake this Blunt Man bullshit.
Oh, it's not a remake, it's a reboot.
Okay.
A reboot, boys, is when Hollywood wants to make a lot of money without the hassle of creating a new movie. So they take an old movie and change just enough to make you pay for the same shit all over again.
Those greedy fucking animals.
Oh, it's insidious. They take a flick you loved as a kid and add youth and diversity to it. Hollywood doesn't make sequels anymore. Studios have given up on new ideas entirely in favor of building multi-movie universes that...
Man, this writing, it's like, Kevin, tell us how you really feel.
You like the Fast and Furious flicks? We're gonna drive the franchise into the ground, bitch.
That is a franchise I have really no interest in watching, to be fair. Fast and Furious.
I watch those Marvel movies more than I watch Pornhub, and I come
believe
twice
it.
as hard doing it.
Okay.
It's like we're reaching Point Break for pop culture, and it ain't gonna be the good Point Break with Sway's dog and Keanu. It's gonna be the remake.
Wait, what's the difference between a reboot and a remake?
Remake is like a reboot where the studio doesn't care how the audience feels about the original movie, so they just keep the title, fuck up everything else, and ruin both flicks in the process. See what Blunt Man v. Chronic's gonna be, because the director of this impending abortion of cinema is none other than Kevin fucking Smith. In Hollywood, people fail upwards.
Well, we gotta stop stupid Kevin Smith from making another shitty movie about Jay and Silent Bob ever again.
Well, then yous guys better get your asses to ChronicCon.
And what the fuck is this shit?
They've never heard of Chronicon?
After all these years, what kind of broken fuck still wanna watch this Jay and Silent Bob bullshit anyway?
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, the filmmaker.
Look at this ugly motherfucker.
We are shooting a key sequence to Blunt Man v. Chronic, so enter right now, and maybe I'll see you this Friday in Hollywood.
Hollywood, where we struck back, yo. But that director just said that Kevin James can't finish the movie. We got 3 days to get to ChronicCon, take our names back, rescue my dick from Kevin James, and stop this reboot from ever happening.
And on that note, we cue the music.
Matt. Matt.
I do feel like that scene was really fun for all three of them to, especially Jason, to just like trash Hollywood and how they operate these days. That was probably very enjoyable.
That'll be $3.37 apiece, boys.
Oh no.
Sorry, boys, but it says here that you got a weight problem.
Weight problem? Are you saying he's still too fat to fly? Silent Bob lost a bunch of weight, lady. He went all vegan and shit, eating that vagina.
Oh, jeez.
Said weight problem. Problem is that y'all...
Oh, wait. Problem.
But you know what you could do? Maybe you could ride me now instead.
Ride you now?
It's a ride-share app.
Fuck your planes, Jolene.
Okay, bye-bye.
She was so
Fuck
polite.
yourself.
She even said that politely.
I'm gonna read it so slowly, and out loud in public. 9, 5, 8.
Ted Underhill?
Yo! I'm Ted motherfucking Underhill!
Are they gonna ask this guy to drive them all the way to Hollywood?
You want to smoke one of those unicorns now? Let's save them for a special occasion.
I was just thinking that. Save them for special occasions.
Bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Light it up.
I'm almost glad you guys are smoking back there. A week ago, and he took a big shit. I had no idea until the next passenger.
How did you not smell it?
I'm your driver, by the way, Todd Merkinski. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Todd.
I will call you Merkin!
That's what I have. Instead of gum, I have tater tots. Ouch, 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 ouch. Tater tots. Got a little quiz on there. You know, is your BFF really the best?
It's like tater tots meets brats.
Tater tots started attracting a customer base I never wanted or asked for. White nationalists. Declared bankruptcy, and now, well, serve these leftover tater tots to all my riders. Eat all the tater tots you...
That's the perfect thing to have given them.
I'll drive you all the way to Hollywood, California. You give me a big tip, some amazing feedback.
Dealio Emilio.
Hollywood.
11 and a half hours. Matt!
Remember me?
Yes.
I'm Loki, the angel of death from Dogma. Now, if your kids are looking at you right now like, that's not Tom Hiddleston, just tell them I was Loki in the 90s, before it was cool. And I did it without the fake British accent. Anyway, for 20 years now, people ask, what happened to Loki at the end of Dogma? God dropped me in the Mediterranean Sea. I was born again. My reborn identity.
Oh, shit! Pun game, on point!
And who else are we going to see in this movie?
Jay and Silent Bob stopped in Chicago, where their lives would change forever.
Is this the place that I think it's going to be? Movies or whatever the fuck?
Glad you wanted to stop. No offense, but your cigarettes are kind of strong.
They're
We ain't smoking
cigarettes.
cigarettes. We're smoking that weed.
You're smoking marijuana?
He must not have a sense of smell.
I'm always scared to be busted by the cops, so I've never tried weed my entire life.
Wrong thing to tell them. Wrong thing to tell them.
Wait a second. No.
You're going to give him one of those for his first time.
Merkin, this is gonna change your life. There you go, boss. Yeah.
It is, yeah. Oh no. Of course. Oh, I feel bad for him.
Welcome to movies. What are you in the mood for today?
If I was required to be like that at a job, I would leave.
You did not just offer me your old man dick.
What the fuck is going on here?
This old fool just eggplanted me.
I'm 47 and I have no idea what that means.
Oh, I'm trying to think. She was in a previous Vieski movie, wasn't she? I can't remember which one.
News 10's meteorologist Justice Falcon. What's the weather going to be tomorrow?
Oh no.
Justice.
You were properly creeping her out. Oh no, she might be into that. I love the eggplants and peaches behind them.
Holy shit, Silent Bob, look, it's my long-lost ex-girlfriend, Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. So I'm gonna go find her, and I'm gonna give her a warm
We need to go to Hollywood! And they're gonna need to figure
You
out
want
how,
a burger
because...
for lunch?
No thanks, I just ate some vegan.
Cute. Oh, I can't remember if that is Kevin's wife IRL or...
Shit, Merkin's gone! That entrepreneurial fuck! Ooh, and your dumbass gave him one of the last 3 strains of gold we had left. Let's write him a nasty...
I love the guy double fisting coffees behind them. Just noticed him. That is the type of extra I would be in a movie, okay? Have me be blurry behind the main characters doing shit like that.
Lady, Jay and Silent Bob are at his house!
Holy shit!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you even doing here, Jay?
I missed you, Boo Boo Kitty Fuck.
Oh, you remembered. I missed you too. Okay. I'm married, Jay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What about us?
Us? I haven't heard from you in 18 years, Jay. I mean, you never even came to see me when I was in jail.
Oh, that's because they wouldn't let us fuck.
Jay.
Gosh, and all this time, I just thought you were mad at me. I never told you I had a baby.
Ew, you're someone's fucking mom now?
Yes, you big goop. I thought you'd be upset
She's
if you
still
ever
so
found
beautiful.
out who the father is.
Wait,
Love her
who's the father?
smile.
Is it Silent Bob?
No, Jay.
First of all, I love that he has to tap so many times just to grab an emoji, but Silent Bob taps like a boomer.
All you ever needed in life was Silent Bob and a good bag of weed. A baby needs a home and stability. If I'm being honest here, I really don't think you're dad material.
Oof.
I've always said her dad took off before she was born, so she'll have no idea you two are related. And I want it to stay that way, so you can never tell her who you really are, okay?
Mom! I told you to leave these meth heads tied up until the cops got here.
This is my daughter, Millennium Falcon.
Dude, you like Star Wars.
Millie, these are friends of mine from a long time ago.
Millie.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Say hi to my mom's culturally insensitive friends.
Millennium.
How could you let people this stupid into our house, let alone my room?
I love the poster that was just there that was like a recreation of the Clerks poster. Yeah, busing. A very funny look at life in the restaurant industry. I love it.
It was so cool to meet you. It's fucked up enough I had to meet my kid. Now I gotta meet your husband?
It's a big day for Jay.
Jesse! Let's go. Hey.
You know I hate all your...
Oh.
Wife, holy shit, you married a lady?
This is Jay. Of Jay and Silent Bob fame.
Oh my God, this is him? Yes. This is Mr. Come Quick.
No, no.
I never ever thought I'd get a chance to meet you. You're like a living legend.
Stop by on your way home from Hollywood. You and Millie can spend some time together before you head back to Jersey.
But you're not going to tell her why? I don't think Millie is interested in hanging out with these guys at all. I don't know if my mic is picking it up, but it is thunderstorming really bad here.
We just met, but...
You want to go?
I really feel like I know you. At least enough to ask you a favor.
They want to go to the Chronic Con.
Can you take us to Hollywood with you?
Or I stab you both to death on my own front fucking lawn!
And when the cops come, I'll tell them it was an act of self-defense.
They're basically Jay and Silent Bob.
You can't just go around threatening people.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my father.
I'm curious if that's going to slip out at all. Bob.
You gonna be this fucking annoying the entire trip because...
Yes. Yes.
Holy shit, that's weed.
That's right.
You can't be smoking no weed at 18. Or you're just a kid. Why don't you eat some candy or something?
Happy?
Chocolate. That's better.
You want some?
Shit, yeah, I love sugar.
It's going to be edibles. Probably.
Punch bar? Holy shit, you poisoned us!
It isn't poison. 50 times the recommended dosage.
Holy crap, that is some potent weed.
Can you believe these two? Edibles ain't shit, right?
And yeah, there it is.
We got visitors.
I'm Jay, and this is my hetero life mate, Silent Bob. We came here seeking advice.
If you got a kid that'll get you stoned, have another kid just like that one.
The thing is, I don't know how to be a father. I didn't even know my own dad.
Being a father does not necessarily make one a dad. Am I right, Doc?
Yep.
Guys, only love can make you a dad. You understand me? Then just think of all the fucked up shit your dad did wrong. Do the opposite.
But I never met my own dad.
You already a better dad than your dad ever was, bruh.
Fun scene.
Hashtag when old people fuck.
Holy shit, it's a terrorist!
Jesus.
What's this creepy range shit?
Shan Yu records every interaction she hears for her podcast.
The podcast is called The American Entitled and Their First World Problems.
Good podcast name.
Now that there are 6 of us, so we're gonna get a van. Thanks to Operation Predator Editor.
Millennium takes naked selfies. Millennium posts selfies on pedophile website.
What the fuck? Why?
For phase 3. Millennium tells interested pedophile with van to meet her here for a free ride.
Ted Underhill beats up the pedophile and we take the van.
Well, it worked flawlessly.
Fuck your brother, all right? If the motherfucker tried to smother me, I'd kick his ass to Asgard where Thor lives.
Thor lives in my dreams.
Mine too. Give me that hammer, Odin's son.
Put it in my hands to see if I'm worthy.
I'd fuck Chris Hemsworth till I was Thor.
What?
Jay's finally getting to experience what his own behavior feels like.
We were gonna take my mom's car the second she left. We've been planning this mission for months, bro.
Holy shit. You girls are international diamond thieves, aren't yous?
They're like, been there, done that.
When I met your mom, she told me her and her friends were animal rights activists. And then they wound up being international diamond thieves.
I don't know anything about that, but I do know that I am nothing like my mother.
That's obvious.
You're like a rebooted Justice. All the things I like about your mom, changed them just enough to make me pay for them all over again and added youth and diversity to it.
I think she's just like Jay, personally.
Shan Yu only has a week left on her visa. Her favorite thing in the world is that old Blunt Man and Chronic movie. That's why this mission is so important.
To get in a shitload of trouble and blow up her future?
God, you sound like my mother.
Maybe that's because I think your mom's right.
Bob coming in clutch right there.
How are you fucked up?
We met in an online support group for girls who have never met their fathers.
We don't know who our dads are.
You don't need a father. I didn't grow up with a dad, and look, I turned out okay.
No, you didn't.
Oof.
You will always be haunted by a question that you can't answer. Why didn't you love me enough to stick around?
You can always trust these movies to just like hit you in the feels out of nowhere.
Guy's a piece of shit.
Holy shit, someone's on the roof.
And then go immediately back.
Mark,
Hello?
what the fuck are you doing?
Hater tots filled with hate!
How did he find them?
Fuck you guys. The two of you. No one is gonna make Todd McKinsky look like an asshole ever again! Hey!
I still feel bad for that guy.
Phase 4, ditch old gay guys. What the fuck? We should steal Merkin's car.
All right, getting closer.
But where the fuck did they go?
Oh.
We need a fucking light. Oh man, it's the fucking Klan!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah! Hater tots! Who doesn't love hater tots? All right! Okay, look what we found.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember that actor's name.
Let me have your attention for a moment. Cause you're talking about what? Are they all here?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something important. Pitchforks are for Klansmen only.
We don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal, because the good news is you're fired.
Oh, was that the guy with the 2 coffees?
Starting with tonight's shit. Be ducking.
All right, fuckface, I'll bite. Ducking what?
Kill these racist fucks!
Hold on!
Excellent. What a ridiculous, unnecessary scene.
We made it.
No, we made it.
You know, I gotta thank you, Mr. Underhill.
Technically, you forced me to help. If your dreams came true, it was all worth it.
Going to Chronicon is Shan Yu's dream. My dream is a little tougher to make happen. I've always dreamed of meeting my dad.
Aw.
Hanging out, just drinking coffee together or something. Like, talk to me like he was my dad.
I don't think Jay is going to be able to stay
Teaching me
silent.
dad's stuff. That's really embarrassing and probably something.
No. not at all.
God looks exactly like Alanis Morissette.
I stand corrected.
I hope she finds out at some point, though. Maybe at the very end of the movie.
Why are you dressed like all these people?
All these people are dressed like us.
I love it.
Love the fucking cosplay, you guys.
Oh my God, Adam Brody.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kawish. You little kids look.
I didn't realize that was him at first.
You got a Blunt Man and Chronic earned. Smoke them up, put them in.
Oh my God.
G'day, Chris Hemsworth, and I've been paid to welcome you to the 10th annual Hollywood Chronic Con. Yay! Welcome. Now, full disclosure, I'm not the real Chris Hemsworth. Feel free to take selfies with my holographic image, but please, and I can't even believe I have to fucking say this, but please do not hump the hologram. Only my wife is allowed to objectify me like that, and I have no choice in that, but I have a choice in this, so don't do it.
We love the boundaries.
If you want to be an extra in the new Blunt Man movie, go right. Hope you have fun at this year's Chronic Con, because your hem's worth it. Trademark Chris Hemsworth.
Someone I never ever expected to see in one of these movies. It makes me wonder, like, who else is going to show up in the runtime we have left.
What we're doing is really important.
Us stopping the movie is the most important thing we're ever gonna do.
But it will all be worth it if Shan Yu can be in that reboot.
Aww.
I guess this is goodbye.
No, wait a minute. This is my legacy right here. It's the last one, and I want you to have it to remember me by. But when you smoke it, you're not gonna remember shit, so save it for a special occasion. You're a great fucking kid, and some asshole really missed out on being your dad.
Thanks.
I don't like seeing Jay sad. That can't be the last of it. I refuse to believe. We have to. No. We need more of that.
I have a question for the real Jay and Silent Bob. All right, this reboot is bullshit. What do you guys think about this reboot?
I got this one. Yeah, it sucks. There. And who's directing this shit anyway? Kevin fucking Smith? This movie is doomed! It is
I love the two old people sitting in front of them.
Kevin Smith is literally shitting in the mouth of the original movie.
I think the movie's gonna be great.
Why are you sucking?
James Van Der Beek is still very, very attractive.
Look at these morose motherfuckers right here.
Hello.
Smells like somebody shit in their cereal.
Is this such like a reunion of a movie, I feel, because it's been so long.
Since this is my first Chronic Con as guest of honor, it's time I got someone else to interview me.
Who, Banky fucking Edwards?
Not Banky fucking Edwards. Alyssa fucking Jones.
Love it.
Well, this is the actual Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, me and Bank used to buy weed off these guys at the Quick Stop. That's where I got the idea for Blunt Man and Chronic. Then the quiet one gave me the title idea.
She's still so adorable.
Obviously, Alyssa and I aren't married. Married people don't like each other. We're co-parents.
Wait a sec, you have a kid?
Yeah. Alyssa and her partner wanted to have a baby, and since we've known each other and liked each other for 20 years, they asked me to be the father.
Yes, you got to hit that shit again, son.
I can see you've matured well. No, I got to hit the doctor's office where I filled a cup. We went in vitro. Science, bro. Anyway, a year later, I met a girl who loved me.
She wants to know who Daddy's talking to.
Hi, little pink sugar.
Aww.
Daddy's known these boys since he was little. Boys, this is our daughter, Amy.
Hi, Dan Silent Bob.
Hi.
I gotta assume that child is like one of.
Blunt Man's getting a reboot. Netflix is making Amy. Well, I hate the present so much, it's like they want to retreat into the past. All of a sudden, all my old bullshit is back. And some of that old bullshit meant the world to me when I was starting out.
Aww.
That kid is just way more interesting to me. I used to think life was all about me. I was the hero of my own story. And that kid came along and suddenly you realize you're not Bruce Wayne anymore. You're Thomas Wayne, or Bruce Wayne's mom, whose name escapes me.
Martha.
So once you become a parent, you're not the star anymore. You're the stage. I'm just here to prop up my kid so she can put on the show of her life, like my parents did for me.
Man, we're having another really heartfelt conversation.
Kids are like our reboots. Another chance to tell a brand new version of the same old story.
Cute.
I know I dragged us all the way to Hollywood to stop this fucking reboot from happening.
You can change your mind?
But I haven't been there familiar her whole fucking life, Silent Bob. I have a new fucking name, Silent Bob, and it's fucking Dad, okay? And that will be the only name I ever need again.
Aww. I love that.
Yo, Blunt Boy, you think you get us in the reboot shoot in the ballroom?
I'm guest of honor, bro.
That was the sound.
Where?
They're on the town.
You really just say they're
Just
gone,
us.
girl.
We're the Just Us League.
Just Us League. I need to rewatch Gone Girl one of these days.
We can't take any more extras. Get out of here.
Oh no, right as they're on the front.
If we can't stop this reboot, we might as well watch this reboot. Get your VIP badges right here.
I've never been on a movie set before.
Oh, we have. Movie people are dicks, especially directors.
Ladies and gentlemen, the director of Blunt Man v. Chronic, Kevin Smith. Happy Chronicon, everybody.
I'm curious how long he's gonna talk.
I hate this guy. He forces his kid to be in everything he makes.
Right now.
Oh, is that his daughter that's been playing Millie? Oh, rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Holy fuck.
I liked you better when you were silent, Bob. If you really want to be, I'm ready to blast your ass and kick you in the hater tots.
Smells like this reboot went up in smoke.
Alfred.
All right, man.
This movie has so many people in it.
Cast is fucking huge. I'm still thinking about putting my friend Jason Mewes in it and shit. And the jury is out on whether I put my kid in it. She's an actress now, but I don't believe in nepotism, so I might leave her out of it. Man, she can earn her own fucking keep in Hollywood.
No way, man. That guy wears jorts. This guy would never wear jorts.
Yeah, Silent Bob definitely wouldn't wear jorts.
Life is good, and I'm now alone, and finally.
Sleep. Where's the signal at?
I'm here because Kevin Smith lost his voice. Oh.
Convincing, thank you.
Blunt Man superfan Shan Yu!
What?
What are you doing, Shan Yu?
I'm not a teenager from China. Secret agent from Russia!
Heavy metal scrapyard.
We have infiltrated American elections. We infiltrate American pop culture conventions. Take out your mobile devices and broadcast this historic moment.
What if you only have a flip phone?
I admire Jay for only having a flip phone.
He will soon go to pieces when I execute him live on internet. What you do can even be called art. He clings desperately to past glory of 1990.
I love Kevin's ability to talk shit about himself.
So I can harness the liberal sympathies of broken young women crying about the father who left you before you were even born.
Maybe her dad didn't leave her.
What they say?
And the abrupt switch to emotional.
I'm your father.
Oh God.
But I only found out the day we came to Chicago. I'm telling you now, because sometimes breaking a promise is the right fucking thing to do. Because if I kept every promise I ever made, you wouldn't be here. I made a promise to your mom that I wouldn't come in her.
What the fuck
man? Stalling till I could get closer to the guy with the big ass gun. Now! Yeah! Hypnotize it! This fucker's fake, dude. Why would it be real? No! Somebody save me! Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jay. This is my hero life mate, Iron Bob.
Amazing.
We know that guy!
Man, I smell some fucking good weed. It's some of that dank ass shit. Knock a motherfucker out just like that. Like I said.
There you go.
Oh, shit. I've been drugged.
Oh my, the fuck?
It is KGB Sonic Disruptor.
You suck.
She does suck.
Netflix.
Hören ist doch fucking Überraschung.
Fuck yeah!
This is chaos.
That weird dude, don't tell your mom I gave you weed.
Oh my god, I fucking love this reboot. So right about now, man, we finished up all 3 acts of the story. All the main characters are where they need to be.
Yeah, we still need to have an ending though.
Maybe I'll start a slow dissolve right about now.
Perfect. Thank you for the narration.
I don't know if I'm ready to be somebody's dad, so I want to practice. Why not start off with a dream I always had of drinking coffee with my kid and teaching her stuff that she doesn't already know.
Aww.
Okay, I've hung out in front.
Great song.
Find a best friend you can have a whole lot of adventures with. But pick a good listener.
Aww.
Silent Bob always says, failure is success training.
It is.
How come you were the most
It is.
successful man in the world?
I am today.
Oh.
Smoothies.
Oh my God, you're learning huge.
Fred Armisen. He was in Fallout, I think. Was he in Fallout? I think he was briefly in Fallout. I cannot handle that Adam Brody was in this. Shannon Elizabeth. Right. I wonder if Chris just like walked in and did that in one take and then left. Oh, that was Jay's daughter. Okay. Right, Harley Quinn Smith, that's her name.
Stars are similar to Jay and Silent Bob, aren't they?
I loved watching the work. You go, oh fuck, I stranded myself.
This makes me wish that they would have like consistently put bloopers.
Wonderful.
In the whole thing.
Oh,
So
great.
you're
I
gonna-
can't wait.
I'm doing it here, so you have to agree to do the movie.
Can't we do a little of it now and stop wasting time?
Go to that place.
All right, here we go.
Action.
Hey, fella.
You already broke character, Lee. What the hell? We're burning film, man.
Hey, fella. How do I get to Comic-Con?
This is why I only cast you in one movie.
Hey, fella, how do I get to Comic-Con?
That was good. Don't forget.
They respond.
Silent Bob.
Oh, you don't.
Oh, right. No.
That's the
Get
smart
the
thing.
hell out of my scene and get me Jay.
Cute. That makes me wish.
Oh man, me and Silent Bob modeled our whole fucking.
Never mind. I'm literally gonna get what I asked for.
Hollywood, Florida?
No, Hollywood, California.
Okay, maybe this isn't a blooper reel.
Ew, wait. Didn't they make that Jersey Girl movie?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan, but Affleck was the bomb. It was Batman, you know.
Jersey Girl reaction on the channel if you missed it. I did Jersey Girl and Zack and Miri.
Let's be honest, I wouldn't be in this movie. I'd never be in this fucking movie. I've got like 37 franchises, and honestly, I don't really need another one.
To get you all into an uncuttable cameo in the movie, man. All right, Emily, fuck off. We're trying to take a picture.
Excellent job, everybody.
I'm so done with Kevin Smith.
Still get a scene.
For 25 years, we've been coming here every night and putting gum in the locks.
Terrible. All right, that was my reaction to Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Where do I even begin with this movie? It feels difficult to critique that this movie was simply just a repeat of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, because this movie is literally called Reboot, and there was so much commentary within this movie about this exact thing, just rehashing movies that have already been done. So I feel like I'm not allowed to even really complain about that in any way, because that's literally the whole point of this movie. I will say that I think that I enjoyed this movie as much as I did because of the fact that it does reward the viewers that have been through the View Askew the whole time, right? That started at the beginning with Clerks and has watched everything since, because this movie has tons of fan service and cameos and jokes referring to all the past movies and things like that. So, you know, as someone that has watched everything and has been enjoying the ride, you know, those moments were definitely fun for me. But this movie is definitely silly at times and eye-rolly, and there were definitely moments that felt long to me and dragged on. But then it had its good moments, like all of the dad stuff with Jay. Like, that was really lovely, and a lot of the moments were emotional and heartfelt. And Harley Quinn Smith, like, she acted those emotional moments pretty well. I even think Jay Mewes acted them pretty well. It's just such tonal whiplash to go from some of the stuff we do into those emotional moments and then right back out of it again. But that's just something I feel like I have to come to expect with these movies done by Kevin Smith. One thing I will mention is that it actually really drove me crazy how expressive Silent Bob was in this. And I actually preferred Kevin Smith as himself in this movie, because that's just like, he's just so much better when he speaks, at least the version of him now. Obviously, I love Silent Bob in the older movies because I think that he only really expresses himself when he needs to, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, maybe I'm remembering wrong. Like, I know that obviously there were times here and there where he did make facial expressions and such, but I just don't feel like it was nearly as all the time as it was in this movie. And it was actually starting to really annoy me that he was doing it constantly with every single statement and sentence that Jay was saying. Like, if I think back to the very first Clerks and like Mallrats and stuff, I do feel like Silent Bob was just more on the side and kind of only like chimed in, not necessarily verbally, of course, but only like chimed in with something if he really needed to. Anyway, these are movies that I do want to rewatch eventually. Probably not this one though. I feel like I'm good to have only watched this one once. Same with Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, to be fair. The ones I do want to watch are like all the first ones: Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma. Yeah, those are ones that I'm like, yep. Even, well, would I rewatch Clerks 2? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I would just watch my own reaction to it. Yeah. This one definitely had some like good laugh out loud moments for me. I'll admit that I did enjoy seeing a lot of people. It did feel like a big reunion, and so I did appreciate that, because I think it worked because of how many years it had been since the last movie. But also for a lot of these actors that did make appearances, it's been even longer since the last time that they've shown up in a Kevin Smith movie. So yeah, it just felt like a good reunion. I definitely enjoyed like the Ben Affleck stuff in particular. That was really fun. I really liked when we saw Matt Damon and he did his thing. Chris Hemsworth was an interesting surprise. So now we know he had like 2 lines, scenes, whatever. Genuinely, I feel like Chris Hemsworth would have been that type of guy to just roll up in front of that green screen, say his lines, and leave. But yeah, it's clear by now that, you know, at this part, in this part of the View Askew, Kevin definitely has like his way about going about things. This movie was definitely as Kevin Smith can be. I'll admit that as we keep going through, I'm definitely preferring all the older stuff more, hence why I would easily rewatch those ones instead of rewatching these newer ones. But that said, I know a lot of you have left comments about how Clerks 3 is actually really good and really heartfelt, so I am very excited to get to that one. But yeah, this one was probably at the bottom of the View Askew for me so far, I think, and definitely at the bottom of like all of the Kevin Smith movies, but that's not to say that I think this movie is dog shit or awful. It definitely got me to laugh a bunch, but isn't particularly memorable. It was more just hey, you've been a fan of Kevin Smith and his movies for a long time, so enjoy a literal reboot and enjoy fan service and cameos and enjoy the jokes and just kick back and whatever. I didn't think this was a waste of time at all, so definitely happy to have seen this one. With that, I am going to go to Letterboxd now to check out some other reviews about this reboot, so let's go check it out. 4 stars for Kevin Smith fans only, and that's all I was hoping for. A retread on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. We check in on all our favorite characters from the View Askew universe while meeting some new ones. Some jokes definitely feel a bit tired, while there's still plenty of relevancy to be found. Definitely. 2.5 stars. It's not good, but it's exactly what I expected, and as embarrassed as I am to admit it, wanted. Juvenile humor, cameos, and self-referential to the point of absurdity. This was pure nostalgia. I still own all the Askew-averse movies on DVD, and I'll probably add this to the collection when I find it the right price. Whatever your thoughts on this, you have to concede it's the best thing Smith has done since Clerks 2. Would recommend to 90s kids. Would recommend to 90s kids that were fans of Kevin Smith's movies. Aw, 3 stars. Not what I hoped it was in spite of a few good scenes, but that Stan Lee scene at the end just hit me. That was a really good one. It was good. And with that, I now turn it to you and I ask you to leave your comments down below about the reboot. As I was scrolling through these reviews, lots of like 1/2 star, 1 star, 1.5 star reviews, and then so many 5 stars and 4 stars sprinkled in between. Yeah, people have wide opinions about this one. Definitely the higher rated reviews are from people that like understand that this is, you know, meant for fans that have been through the View Askew for a long time. Definitely not meant to just jump into as like your first Kevin Smith movie. And then, you know, some lower star reviews by people who feel like they've grown up past Kevin Smith now at this point and just find a movie like this annoying. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts, so leave them down below. Let me know which side you're on, or if you're kind of like me and right in the middle of it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Anyway, up next, Clerks 3. Not sure when it will be released, but definitely soon. So if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, click here so you don't miss out on that. If you want to watch something else of mine, click on over here. Thank you so much again for taking the time to watch my reaction, and we will see you in whatever one you watch next. Until then, I wish you a great rest of your day. Take care.